doubt this is Extinction Now, hoping the disease returns while we're scrambling for power. The animals are at stake, so we won't let them win.
It takes real conviction to sabotage the people trying to help. But let's just focus on the crisis at hand for now.
This isn't the first archipelago that I've cautiously visited, but unlike Las Cinco Muertes, the 5 deaths, this place might just have a chance at preventing disaster instead of stoking the flames. You see, when you have an immune system that evolved millions of years ago, what you really need to look out for is disease. And if humans can't find a way to help manage that disease, well, it won't just be 5 deaths, let's say.
Very good, you're all here. Now, there are reports of disease in nearby dinosaur populations, and we need to prepare this site to contain any outbreaks. Let's crack on.
Miss Halford, Lily, you're joining us here?
Oh yes, I'm here to help. The proximity to a tourist hotspot worried me, so I offered my services to the client pro bono.
Tourist hotspot? Dinosaurs are already susceptible to modern viruses. If those viruses mutated and grew more transmissible, we really better get started.
Oh yes, this does make sense. Okay, perk rating, total sense to skill, number of genetically modified animals, average dinosaur comfort, number of different species. Alrighty. Ooh, Chunkingosaurus, Styracosaurus. Oh, my beloved Styracosaurus. Nodosaurus, Digimoloch, Microceratus, Struthiomimus, and Homalocephali. Sounds like a solid start. Unsure about how a feature works or want more information? Use the pause menu to access help section or a plethora of...
As you can see,
we can do
the
it.
site already has a power station in place, but that power isn't going where it needs to.
Oh, I love a power station, huh? Mainly because they're a whole lot cheaper in the long run than backup generators. Think of backup generators as a safety net. If the power does go out, they'll kick in and keep disaster levels to a minimum, which is where disaster levels should stay. To actually spread the power around, you'll need to build some substations and connect them to the power station with my good friend, the pylon.
But I want to use a repeater. I don't want to deal with ugly power lines. Here we go.
Our first animals are arriving shortly, and they'll need enclosures. They aren't showing any signs of disease yet, but we'll need to monitor them closely.
Imminent viral disaster aside, has anyone else noticed how spread out this place is? Isn't it a whole logistical nightmare, building across islands like this?
It's spread out, maybe, but the dinosaurs will actually feel really at home in this hot climate. In fact, dinosaurs around the world seem to be slowly migrating towards warmer climates in general. Finding out exactly why that is will be my next big project.
Okay, how do I want to do this? I think we definitely want one of these. Ooh. This would be perfect. Because we'll be putting a few different species in there. I'm usually a big fan of these kind of broken up maps, but this one actually seems interesting. Put in a gate here, a maintenance post, a viewing gallery. going with a different theme here. And put in an arrival station. And now we just wait. This is neat. Is this just decoration? Yeah. Let's get a contract underway. Here they come. Let's see, what do they need? I bet they're gonna be really cute. Man, Omalicephalate has some competition. I've wanted Dracosaurus for so long. Honestly, these kind of trees should provide cover as well. I don't know why they don't. Oh, we have Struthiomimus on the way. Yeah, we should be able to house most of them all together.
It will be easier to monitor these animals if they're comfortable. That should be our next priority.
Hey, is nobody else getting an overbearing sense of deja vu? Of feeling like you're in the calm before some catastrophically chaotic storm? Is it just me? Well, you know, I suppose that's nothing new.
I guess we should have this faster treatment scientist then. Ah, here we go. Just what we needed, a welfare specialist.
A disease has been spotted in the park, and I'm afraid it's more infectious than usual. Dr. Baldera was right. It must have mutated.
Uh-oh. Dr. Dua, we'll need your team's help researching a cure. Lambert, how secure is this place?
No risk of it spreading beyond these islands. Finch, I have never seen you take charge like this before.
Well, I am not catching a dinosaur flu.
There we go.
Taking back control.
Uh-oh, rabies. Would dinosaurs even be able to get rabies? Like, can birds or reptiles get rabies? Rabies is mostly a mammalian disease.
Great work, but disease is still burning through wild populations. More unwell dinosaurs are inbound, so let's get ready to treat them.
Out of the contaminated frying pan into the disease-ridden fire, huh? All right then, get to it, everyone. You all know your places. Mine, for example, is way, way, way over there.
Pretty sure Chunkingosaurus likes fruit. We should be able to put about everything else in here. There we go. Aw, look at them. They're rabid. What do you mean can't find a route? It's right there. There we go. The water was in the way. Yeah, I knew it. They needed fruit.
deal with the issue.
A sabotage? But we need more dinosaurs here to help build a herd immunity. I really don't recommend delaying that.
And we won't. No doubt this is Extinction Now, hoping the disease returns while we're scrambling for power. The animals are at stake, so we won't let them win.
It takes real conviction to sabotage the people trying to help. But let's just focus on the crisis at hand for now. How bad is the power outage?
Nowhere near as bad as they want it to be. We can get the grid back online and work on increasing the dinosaur population at the same time.
There we go. Okay, so there's no rebooting the power.
Personnel, we have
Modern animals evolved alongside modern disease. These creatures are not built for this time.
Oh, right. Am I supposed to send a maintenance team?
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond. Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Okay, so while I work on getting the Melocephalae, let's see. Ooh, that's a pretty skin. How many do they need? 5. And they should be good to be in here.
Synthesis procedure. Commencing.
I haven't actually checked this out yet.
It is important that you observe good hygiene. Hand washing stations are available in the entrance to the Gentle Giant encounter, and should be complete.
Commencing synthesis procedure. Commencing synthesis procedure.
Good to see you again, Hamala.
This sanctuary is up and running. And it managed disease outbreaks with wonderful efficiency. With that, I feel more than confident passing this site completely into your hands.
So our crisis manager is leaving? And we're sure that's wise? I mean, when exactly are we not in crisis?
We have managed perfectly well before, and we will manage again. That is to say, thank you for your help, Lily.
My pleasure. This job has shaken me somewhat, though. Disease being common in the wild is bad enough, but disease where tourists flock to? One turn of bad luck, and we'd have a global disaster on our hands.
You could stay, of course. But I hear you. I also hear that our guests were pretty shaken too. And they're the ones paying our bills. Well, let's focus on their comfort next.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
How else can we improve? Maybe make some of these guys? Ooh, so close.
We need to create a report
there we
on
go.
how our animals are doing after that last outbreak. We'll need photographs alongside it, and who better to capture the majesty of our dinosaurs than you?
Ooh.
That isn't just new land we've earned, it's new opportunity. So I say we give guests an aerial view of the world's foremost dino disease treatment sanctuary. It's sure to be a hit, if only because the balloon tour is way out of dinosaur sneezing range. More dinosaurs are inbound, and they aren't exactly healthy. Now, I've ordered an executive hazmat suit, but until it arrives, I'd appreciate you, handling this whole thing yourself. Sound good?
No problem. Let's just get this done. Oh, I think I'm literally about to do that. Literally free money. Perfect timing. I'm excited. Dracosaurus is my favorite ceratopsian in this game. Though with Loki's Ceratops, it has competition for best design. Regal as ever. The model's a little outdated, still being from Jurassic World Evolution 1, but...
More species variety here will help this place become a real sanctuary.
Ah, yeah. More species. More variables in the system. More fuel to keep the chaos of nature chugging along.
Chaos? Oh no. That's not the way to see it. It's an orchestra. It's, I don't know, jazz. It's not just white noise, Doctor. It's a symphony of action and reaction. Living, thriving, persisting. You make it all sound so random and mysterious, but nature, ecology, is defined by the individual purpose of each element within it.
Hey, well, jazz tends to have a lower body count, in my experience. No, the beauty of chaos isn't lost on me, but don't let that beauty blind you. I've made a career of explaining how so-called unforeseen consequences really shouldn't be as unforeseen as they are.
While the conservation sector's mission is to help dinosaurs thrive in nature like any other animal, I have far from turned my back on the benefits of genetic modification. Adjusting to our world is far from easy, but we can give the dinosaurs a better chance to thrive with the right genes.
Interesting that I like swamp. Hold on, we need to get a picture. Let's make sure all these little guys are still happy. Okay, it's getting crowded in here.
Transportation in progress.
Asset has been collected. Asset transported.
Hey. How many do you need? Only 2! Only 2? Wow. Perfect. Get the lifespan up. Comfort.
Power will be back.
Hey. Who should we look for bones next? I think Stygimoloch.
Procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
This facility has developed a reputation, and as such, we've been asked to take delivery of a diseased dinosaur. Be warned, there's a chance that its illness is, let's say, particularly bad.
Particularly bad? Hey, I don't think we'll be taking that delivery, but, so kind of you to offer.
I apologize. I didn't mean to present that as optional.
I was just wondering if I'd needed to research Nodosaurus. I wasn't seeing its dig site unlocked. I'm glad we have hot air balloons.
Asset has been collected.
Fun fact, this Nodosaurus design is actually based on...
Okay, let's see what the problem is. We should perform a medical scan on the new dinosaur.
I was about to say the Nodosaurus design is actually based on Borealopelta.
We were expecting the worst, and that's exactly what we've got. This poor animal's disease is highly transmissible and could spread dangerously fast.
Oh, fancy that. I mean, if only someone said it wasn't a good idea. Well, we need to deal with this, huh? You get on that while I get on whatever transport is heading away from here.
No time to waste. Let's research a cure and treat our animals. We cannot allow our good work to be undone.
And I just put it in my most heavily populated pen. Good thing I already had it researched.
Well, Kira said that we'd earned a reputation for handling disease, and here we are. Excellent work. Now we continue improving the health and happiness of our animals.
What the heck? It just needs to explore.
Refueling generator.
Uh-oh. Okay. Too many neutrals in here, huh?
I always thought I'd end up on an exotic private island somewhere. I never thought there'd be so much hungry wildlife, though. Or tourists, for that matter. Anyway, the client wants us to expand out to another area. But we'll need to jump through a hoop or two to get there. Now that I've relayed the message, I'll leave the jumping to you.
Transportation complete.
Interesting.
Asset being transported.
It says to increase these ratings, but
Asset
for me it's locked.
Asset in transit. Delivery complete.
Interesting, so I'll need to proceed with other sites before I come back to this one. Alright, so I guess that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to follow for more content coming soon. See you next time.